First of all, I'd like to say one word about this 25th anniversary of the wall of Berlin's fall. I think it's an honor, a great pleasure for me to be here and take the floor, this opportunity. And I would like to say I'm happy to celebrate with German people this anniversary, the government and people of Germany. That shows how one nation destiny can change a global destiny. And that also shows that each nation's destiny belongs to them. So it was a great thing for German people to take control over their own destiny, their own nation. So I would like to express my consideration to this nation and to say them happy celebration, happy birthday. No one can deny that this anniversary is full of symbolic, is a basement of hope, courage, and will for other nations around the world. This experience is one for my country, people, political, economical, social leaders, where they have tried to learn from, where they try to take an example of. One of those things we've learned from this experience is that the history's importance in peace process. If there's no peace, there's no development. If there's no peace, there's no progress for a social and educational level. But there's another field maybe more important than that. And this is linked to the theme that we have today, sustainable development, sustainable technology, and sustainable industry. Knowing that today is a big day for German, for Berlin, and I can say for the world, you will allow me to do something special. I would like to share with you one dream. I would like to show you how in Djibouti we have a dream and we're trying to realize our dream. Maybe some of you doesn't know where is Djibouti. You will know after that probably, because we have a very strategic location, but we have no yet reached the capacity to sell this development, this strategic position. We have this strategic location, but we invested a lot in 2 or 3 fields. Even though we are a small country and not that rich, you must agree with me, doctor. We have a strategic location, and we invested in the port and logistics business. We are the gateway for East Africa and the Horn of Africa especially. In 1999, we had only one port, multi-purpose port. Today, we have 3 operational ports, one for bulk, another for oil products, and a container terminal. And we are building 4 other ports in the country that will bring to 7 in less than 10 years. We have a railway connecting Djibouti to Ethiopia, invested in, it's under construction. But more than that, we have big projects for this country. Today, as several people said, like Professor Richard Davis from Swan University this morning, who was talking about IT and data. You saw that tomorrow the industry will be shifted from physical industry to printed industry. That behind that you have data, and this is one of the themes, one of the fields in which we want to focus for our country's development. Infrastructure plus human capacity. Human capacity, if you don't have the capacity, if you don't follow the evolution of technology, you will never progress, or you lose very quickly. That's why we start to invest in IT with this project called OLPC, one laptop per child. We're one of those few countries in Africa who give to each children who's going to school one laptop freely. That's to start education by IT. Because we want to focus on something special. We want to be the hub of East Africa for IT and technology. I'm not expert for telecommunications, so I will not give you the figures. But the idea is, we know that yesterday, we have very few data. If you go to see a doctor, he has his file at his office. If you go to bank, the account was in the bank. You go to anything was local. Now more and more things are becoming globalized in data. So your data, your medical file or account could be somewhere else than in your country. Maybe it could be in Djibouti. You don't know. That means there's a big capacity of big need of data and capacities for data. Telecommunication used to be based on voice. Today you can say 99% of voice is already there, and it's nothing compared to the capacity of data needed today. Tomorrow we go, like we saw with Swan University, to 3D printing. That means some industry will leave the land, the field, and let printing industry take the place. We saw already human parts printed. Maybe one day we'll print human being. So things are changing, and all this, they need a huge capacity of data. And also, the time is important. Latency time, how many seconds or microseconds you wait for an information to come to your computer or to your system. More you have users and small capacities, less you have capacity, you have quality. And more you have capacities and few users, more you have quality. As you know, in the uploading data from Africa is very few now, but in future it will become more and more. That means you need huge capacities of infrastructures and transmission system. The fiber optics cables are the main transmission system today, and you can say cheapest and environmental friendly, and also the most capacity in terms of transmission. We invested in 5 submarine cables, and now we're going to invest in 2 others. So that means 7, and we are less than 1 million, so it's third of Berlin, our population. So we have place for other people to come and invest and work in Djibouti. We want to be the hub for the region because we know our market is small. We know also that the regional market is growing. We know the need is growing. I'm not impartial, I'm partial, because I'm list of communication. That's why I'm talking about communication. But we invested a lot in ports. Djibouti's economy is special compared to African economy. We have 85% of GDP from services. And from this 85%, we can say 70% is from ports and logistics business. We have also financial facilities. Djibouti franc is linked to the US dollar since 1948 with the same fixed rate till that time. That means this is a very stable economy with very stable monetary system and open financially. You can repatriate your benefits, a lot of advantages. So we are also a hub for financial business. But we talk about IT and telecommunication here because the aim is to make the new Djibouti. The new Djibouti will go digital, that we call Djibouti digital. We will try and hope succeed in being regional hub. So my presentation was limited and focused on IT for that purpose.